Okay, hello everybody. This is Young Family Tai Chi, Section 1 class. And today's new move is going to be handstrum salute. So do you have any questions on anything up to now? Yes, no? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice first. I'm going to turn around and we're going to do the form up to handstrum salute. And then we'll learn the new move. Okay? Excuse me. Okay. So standing shoulders width apart, feet facing forward, hands by your side, head up, hips down, prepare. Opening. Rotate your hands so they're facing back, lift up to shoulder level, and then press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left, shift left, turn right, all the way to the right, step and close, separate and shift weight. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner. All the weight is on the left. Come in, step out and close, and shift and separate. Roll back. Turn your arms and your waist to the corner. Then shift your weight back and turn to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, and expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push to shoulder level. Single whip, shift back, flatten your hands, pull and turn all the way around, push down, release the left foot, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, circle your arms, root the right heel, close, and 30% on the heel. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands, pull down, all the weight is on the back. Circle, close and step, turn, separate your wings. Left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. How did that feel? Good. So when you do your brush knee, I'll do it on this side. When you swing, let's say you're from here, you turn your hands. The right hand, it's like you're holding a mirror and you're looking at it. The left hand is facing the right. Then when you swing, swing, step. So make sure that you make good circles with both arms. So you have this big circle from the shoulder, and this one is coming down. Okay, so don't cheat and just come across. You're pressing down. Okay, so you're here, you turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike, When you're striking with this part of your hand. So your hand is up because this part should be the most forward, since that's the striking part. Okay? Then any questions in terms of coordination? Okay, so let's go to hand strums the lute. So I'll do it the way you would be doing it if you were starting this way. Okay, so if you were at White Crane and you just finished left brush knee, you would be here. The way hand strum salute works is you yield forward, you pull in the right foot, then you come back pushing off the ball of the left foot and 30% on the heel as your arms come down. So when you, I'll do it one more time going this way. So if I'm here, I yield forward, then I pull my right foot in. Can you see my feet are one line, two sides? Then I pull back, pushing off the ball of my left foot. And then I change to heel touch. And can you see my hands are in the center of my body? Okay, so let's do the footwork first. So if you are at left brush knee, you are in a bow stance. What you're going to do is you're going to yield forward. So your weight goes toward the front. You're pushing off the ball of your right foot so that you can get all the way to the front. Then you're going to pull in and then come back. You're going to push off the ball of the left foot to come back, and then change your footwork to heel touch, and then put 30% in the front. So let's do that again. I'll do it this way. So I'm in a bow stance to start. Then I'm going to yield forward. So I'm pushing off the ball of the right foot. Then I'm going to pull in. So I'm one line, two sides. Then I'm going to push off the ball of the left foot so that my weight can come to the back. And then I'm changing to heel touch. And then I'm going to put 30% onto the heel. Okay. Let's do that one more time. So if you are at left bow stance, you're going to push off the right ball to get the weight on the left. And then you can pull in the right foot. Then you're going to push off the ball of the left foot so you can get your weight on the right, and then change to heel touch and put 30% in.
I was going to.
Okay.
It's okay.
Any questions on the footwork?
But the only thing is that we're going to have to try a couple breakers to make sure that the power's out of there.
Okay.
The fear.
So
As long as I find out.
so let's look at the hands.
How should we?
Okay. I'm going to hold on. Okay. So let's look at the hands. Okay. If I'm doing it the direction you would be doing it if you were starting here, I would be starting at left brush knee. Then I'm yielding forward. So when I push off my right ball, The reason I'm doing that is somebody's grabbing me, so I'm yielding forward. Then I'm going to pull in. Then I'm going to grab them and pull back. And then when I pull back, I'm pushing off the ball of the front foot in order to pull back. Then I change to heel touch, and then one up, one down. So basically, if I have their elbow, if I'm pushing against their elbow and pulling down, it's like to break their arm. So if you look at it this way, and I'm yielding forward, I come back. So with a body turn, I'm coming back, right? So my hand is kind of like in front of my chest. Then when I shift to the heel touch, I put the 30%, on the heel, and then that's where my energy comes from. So if you look at the end position, it is the mirror image of raised hands. Remember when we did raise hands? You came here, you circled, root your heel, and your hands come to the center. So the difference here is when you're doing raised hands, your energy is coming this way, right? When you're doing hamstrung salute, okay, when you are here, you yield forward, you come in, your energy is this way, okay, even though the end position looks the same. And your energy still comes from your feet, and it still comes from your heel. So like raise hands, when you did raise hands, you close, your body is quite pretty much to the corner at the end position. Here, when you yield forward, you come in, pull. Your body is also pretty much to the corner. So generally speaking, when you're at heel touch, your body is more to the corner as opposed to toe touch, where, for example, when you had white crane, you're pretty square when you get to the end of white crane, right? So that's a ball touch. Whereas when you have a heel touch, as in hamstrung salute, can you see? I'm much more open to the corner. Okay.
Question. I may have to leave because this is just too disruptive, but could you again explain the difference between hamstrung salute and raised hands? It seems identical almost to me.
Okay. The end position is a mirror image. Okay. So for raised hands, you're starting from a single whip. You turn the left foot to the corner. You circle your arms, root the right heel, and close. So the energy is this way, right? Hamstrung salute, you're starting from left brush knee. You yield forward, pull in your foot. You come back and root the heel, and the energy is this way, even though the end position looks the same, or rather mirror image.
Okay,
Yes?
now I understand.
Okay. Okay. So are there any questions on that one? Okay. So what I'd like to do is do some transitions. In other words, the way the form works is you're going to go from white crane, left brush knee, hamstring salute, left brush knee. So I'd like to do those three moves together. Left brush knee, hamstring salute, left brush knee. Next week, we're going to do right brush knee. And then as the form goes, you will once again do left brush knee, hamstring salute, left brush knee. So let's get the left brush knee, hamstring salute, left brush knee down this week, so that next week, when we learn right brush knee, we can do more of the sequence in a row. Okay? So let's look once again at left brush knee. I'm going to do it in the direction you would be doing it. So if you were at white crane and you were going to do left brush knee, you turn your hands, then swing, step, brush, strike, then hamstring salute, yield forward. So when you yield forward, you can see the hand is kind of down because someone is pulling. So you're going to show that pulling, and then you're going to pull in. Then you're going to push off the left toe as you turn here. Then you're going to change your footwork and come up. So basically, yield, pull in. By this time, your hand should have gone from here to here. Okay. Then push off. Then you're going to turn your right hand over so the palm is up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm going to do it facing you. Okay. So if we're at white crane, I'm going to turn my hands. Then I'm going to swing, step, brush, strike. Then hamstring salute. Yield forward, pull in the foot. Turn the left hand so that it faces that way. Then push off the left ball, root the left heel, and separate. So what it should feel like, if you do it faster, is it should feel like this. Kind of a circular feeling. You see what I mean? So you're here, you're yielding and positioning your hand, pull in, circle. So circle. And the circling feeling should give you a sense of the energy. Now, I don't want you to cock your shoulders when you're doing this. So there's a temptation, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to move this energy. So I'm going to get this rather exaggerated motion. So don't do that. Your shoulders are going to actually face more toward the corner as you're doing this, okay? Because you pulled back. you pulled back, and then when you shift, when you turned your, when you shifted your footwork, okay? So if you matched things up, yield, push off your back ball, pull in, then push off the ball of the front foot as you're pulling back, then change your footwork, and here's your energy going this way. Okay? So the movement is not that big, but the hard part in these smaller movements is showing the energy. So you're here, yield, pull in, you change your hands, push off the ball, change your footwork, and one up, one down. So, okay. It's really just a matter of coordination to get your body to move and have the energy come out your hands. So once again, if we are at left brush knee, we yield forward, pull in. As you shift your weight back, change your hand. Then push off the front, change your footwork. Okay? So if we do it as a sequence, it looks like this. Left brush knee, or let's do it from white crane. White crane, left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrom salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the front foot and come back, turning your left hand to the side. Then change your footwork, and 30% goes in the front foot. Then left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Any questions on that? Let's do a couple more times and then we'll back up a little bit more, okay? So we're going to go from white crane, left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike, handstrom salute, yield forward, pull in the back foot, push off the front ball as you turn, hand and waist. Root your left heel and separate your hands. Then left brush knee. Turn the right palm over. Swing, step, brush, strike. Okay, let's do it from single width. So if we're at single width, raise hand and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Circle your arms as you push off the right ball. Root the right heel and come together. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands. Pull down. All the weight goes to the back. Circle your arms, step and close, turn and pivot the left foot, step and open. Left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike, hamstring salute, yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the left toe as you turn, root the left heel, and one up, one down. Okay. Oh, then we should go to left brush knee again. Okay. So turn the right hand, palm up, swing, step, brush, and strike. So the transition from hamstring salute to left brush knee is super simple because all you do is turn your palm over. Okay. So are there any questions? This is one of the simpler moves, I think. In fact, it's even easier than brush knee. So let's do this one more time, and then let's do it from the beginning. Okay, so we're going to do it from here. Single whip. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Circle your arms as you push off the right ball. Root your right heel and close. 30% on the right. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands. Pull down, all the weight goes to the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn and pivot. Step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike, hamstring salute. Yield forward, pushing off the back foot. Pull in the back foot. Push off the front foot, turn the left hand as you turn your waist. Root your heel and strong the hoop. Left brush knee. Turn your right hand. Swing, step, brush, strike. Okay. Yes. Good. All right. Let's do it one more time from the beginning. And then if you have any questions, we'll work on that. Okay. So hands, feet, shoulders width apart. Hands by your side, head up, hips down. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your hands so they face the back. Come up to shoulder level. Then press down, almost to the bottom. Grasp with bird's tail, left ward off. Shift left, turn right, all the way to the right. Step and close. Shift weight separate. Right ward off. Shift right. Left foot turns to the corner. All the weight goes to the left. Pull in. Step and close. Shift weight separate. Roll back. Turn your arms and your waist to the corner. Shift your weight back. Go to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. And expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, push forward. Single whip. Shift back, flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Push down, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right. Standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Circle your arms, push off the right ball, root the right heel, and close. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands. Pull down. All the weight goes to the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn and pivot. Step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hands from salute. Yield forward, pull in the right foot. Push off the front foot, turn the left hand as your waist turns. Root the left heel and strum the lute. Left brush knee, turn the right hand up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Okay, any questions?
Rita? Rita,
Yeah,
when you're doing single whip, can you face us so that we can see what your hands are doing?
okay. Okay, so if I'm starting at push, okay, I'm at bow stance, right foot forward. When I am going to single whip, I'm shifting my weight back and flattening my hands. Then I'm turning and pulling so that I'm all the way to the other side. Then as I come back and push down, I release my left foot. Then ward off with the left, hook hand with the right. Then standing ward off step, deflect as I flatten my foot, and strike as I shift weight. So let's do that again. Okay, I'll do it one more time the same way. So I'm at push, single whip, shift back, flatten the hands, turn and pull, then come back, push down, release the left foot, then ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off step, deflect as I flatten my foot and strike. And I'm upright at the end. So my shoulders are actually a little more open than corner. And the reason is that allows me to put my hip in. Okay. And that gives me that up and down look. In other words, otherwise, I would be here. Can you see? It'd be a slant. But if I push my hip in, then this is upright. Can you see that? So one more time. If you are at push, shift back, flatten hands, and essentially the left hand is pulling while the right hand follows. Then push down, release the left foot, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, deflect, and strike. I think this is actually one of the more difficult moves because you have a 135-degree turn with the right foot. And the reason you're doing that is you're going from a bow stance this way to a bow stance that way. So what you're doing in your footwork is you're turning so that this is 45 degrees for a bow stance going that way. So when you come around, you have a bow stance that way. And if you cannot pivot this foot, or, go as far as you can, and then just place it where it has to be. Because it's more important that you get a good 45-degree rooting leg when you step out. Okay. Otherwise, you will not be in good enough balance when you step out. So you're here, come around. If you can't get all the way around, you're only here, put it there. Then step. Make a good bow stance. Okay, so it's important that you stay in balance. All right. Any other questions? It's really a coordination move. So you're here, flatten, turn, push down, ward off, hook hand, step, deflect, strike. And at the end, you should be, if I do it facing you, if I'm here and I come around and I'm facing you, can you see that I am looking through my tiger's mouth when I get to the end position? So make sure you turn your head enough, as opposed to people who actually have their head facing that way and kind of sneaking a look sideways. Turn your head. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to work on? Okay. Yes, Judith? I can't hear you.
I said I'm happy. One thing I have trouble with throughout the form is the simple part of the transition, like in that one, when you swing your arms around, you shift your weight, and you pick up your foot a little bit and then put it out. And often that picking it up a little bit and repositioning it, I tend to get floppity, to lose balance. I'm not.
Okay,
stable.
so you're, well, here, okay. So the important part here is to separate empty and full. So before you lift your other foot, make sure all your weight, see, all my weight is here before I step out. If I have it part way, then it's not going to work.
Right.
Okay, so make sure that you have your weight, so, solely on one foot before you step out with the other foot.
that fixes it. If you really root, almost,
You really have to stack. This is the reason why, for example, okay, if I'm here, okay, well, I should do that more slowly. Okay, so if I'm here, what happens is I am pulling in before I step out. And why do I pull in? I am pulling in so that I am all stacked before I step out. Okay, so if you think of like brush knee, when you're here,
yes, yes.
okay, you saw that I basically, it's not that I am trying to make a C shape. I am just trying to stack up my body so that I'm perfectly balanced when I step out. Okay,
So the word for the day for me is stack. You-
stack everything up.
It's really predominantly your spinal bones first,
Exactly.
appendages, but the spinal bones get stacked like a bunch of Lego blocks.
Exactly. And if you stack up, it's so much easier to keep your balance, right?
Yeah, and in section 2 with all those kicks,
Yes,
has to be,
you have to stack in that case.
no.
Okay, because I was telling them before, think of a one-legged stance as a super empty stance.
Mm,
Okay, if you have an empty stance, you have 70% in the back and 30% in the front, right? If it's a super empty stance, you have nothing in the front, right?
right.
It just takes practice. Okay. Well, do you want to do one more time?
Sure.
And then we'll close class. Okay? Okay. Feet shoulders width apart, head up, hips down, hands by your side. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your hands. Come up to shoulder level. Press down almost to the bottom. Grasp with bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left. Turn right. All the way to the right. Step and close. Turn and separate. Right ward off. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. All the weight goes to the left. Come in, step and close, separate and shift weight. Roll back. Turn your waist and your arms to the corner. Shift your weight back and turn to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push up toward your shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back. Flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Push down. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right. Standing ward off. Step. Deflect. Strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Circle your arms as you push off the right ball. Root the right heel and close. 30% weight on the heel. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands. Pull down. All the weight is in the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn and pivot. Step and separate. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step. Brush. Strike. Hand strums the lute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Pull back and change your footwork and strum. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm. Swing, step. Brush. Strike. Okay, how did that go? So next week, brush knee sequence. Okay, left, right, left, right. So thank you very much for coming. And I will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rita.
You're welcome.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.